Hi, I'm Nathan Bias User, and today I'm going to be reviewing this new Model Actors album, Dogsbody. This is the debut album from the band Model Actress, who's actually been around since at least 2016. But this is the first time for me coming across their work, and it's high quality, noisy, and industrial work that I'm glad I checked out. The intro Donkey Show opens itself up with a dog whistle-esque synth getting backed up by high-pitched industrial string scratching that seems to have the intentions of making me go insane and be entertained at the same time. But I'll at least say the entertaining intentions was met. But the scratching, on the other hand, comes from a devastating place, much like the lead vocals that's cracking a lot. In a good way, like my thoughts on Jamie Stewart from Shoo Shoo. On the drums, it is a storm instigator, but very dance punk, on an LCD sound system kind of tempo. But things speed up on the follow-up Mosquito, where the drums are tighter, but there's so much thunder backing it up. And I'm loving how the speed up is acknowledged, with the vocals being out of breath when the noises get calm. But this track as a whole just feels like a dance party of darkness. Crossing Guard was the teaser to the record that got me to this band, and I liked it then and I still like it now. The bass hits being stacked on top together, repeatedly on the drum beat with some good riffing. But because this is on a full-length record, there ended up being a follow-up Slate. I ended up mistaken for the back end to Crossing Guard. It had that bass but also the high-pitched string I mentioned on the intro playing with it, and it just goes insane with its high-pitched style. When it gets spammed, it starts rising and coming back down. I was blown away. Divers is an ambient side to Model Actress we don't get again until Sleepless, but even that track was a little rough. Divers has nice soft fade-ins and outs to what I think is a guitar, and I'm glad the vocals ended up taking a lot of the spotlight. It's well deserved. When the crashing and loud noises make a return on Amaranth, it was pretty messy at the start, when the main drums were tapping while the guitar held the main density, but it gets itself together when the dance beat shows up. Maria had moments of tapping drums as well, but I ended up liking it just because I feel like it made the bass come off exciting in the path it was taking. Sleepless is the track where I said the ambience would make a return, but it's mostly due to how blurry this whole thing is, and it gets played with stuff glitching around with the intentions of sounding haunted, and it was well deserving to have a bittersweet vocal performance being put on top. This track also has the progression of an insane drum solo, where while it is faded in the back, you can't stop yourself from paying attention. The drummer can be as humble as they want. We'll still listen. Sun In is the album's closer, having it end at its most peaceful, but again, it's still this record, so even when this is an acoustic cut, we have a bunch of wavy tones the acoustic gets affected by. But it clicks, the band knew what they were doing. But overall, Dogsbody by Model Actress was amazing. It's amazing how enjoyable it can feel to get your brain fucked with. And this is only their debut, but was such an explosion to start with. I'm gonna give this album an 8.5. Like, comment, subscribe, check out my other social medias. I'll see you next time. This album is amazing.